Time for another video. This is Raging Rob. As you know, there's a huge hurricane coming to Florida. It's supposed to be the biggest hurricane ever recorded. Ever! These are biblical times we're living in. It says in the Bible, in the end of days, there will be mass floods, mass storms, mass earthquakes. Nations will fall. Look at Iraq, Syria, Somalia, Egypt almost fell. Venezuela's in a civil war. Their government's collapsing. Libya collapsed within, 6 years ago. So yeah, nations are falling. Family will turn on each other. There'll be mass famine. There's a mass famine going on right now in Somalia, Ethiopia. These are the end of days. The Bible is correct. Look at Revelation. You can compare the solar eclipse to Revelation. It says that the sun will go dark. And when the sun goes dark, the moon will be filled with blood. The sun went dark a couple weeks ago. And what happened? The moon was red in Australia. And look what the solar eclipse started. Salim, Oregon. You know, like Jerusalem. You take out Jeru and you got Salam, which spells Salim, Oregon. It's not a conspiracy. It's the truth. Anyway, Hurricane Irma is coming, and she's one bad bitch. It hit the island of Bernardo, or whatever that was, Burbabo, or whatever. Hit Puerto Rico. I think it went across Puerto Rico, and since it hit Burbabo or Bernardo or whatever, I'm just gonna call it Bruno Mars. But anyway, whatever that fucking island is, there was no contact on that island ever since. So, and there's only like 2,000 people down there. So it probably swallowed it up. I don't know. But I'm saying this is a Category 6 hurricane. This is the first ever Category 6 hurricane. This is the biggest hurricane in human history. This is bigger than Hurricane Andrew in '92. Hurricane Harvey just broke records. This damn thing's gonna double the record. I mean, this freaking thing's gonna swallow up major cities. But I want to address a crew in this video, which I'm going to title the video. And this message goes to the Irma Loot crew. J. Ron Williams, you didn't learn your fucking lesson when you got shot in Houston, did ya? Now you're going to loot down in Miami or Florida? There's a loot crew going around Twitter. They call themselves the loot crew. They loot at rallies. Allegedly, one of them, they had a rally a couple of years ago in Chicago. Donald Trump was there, or Donald Trump canceled it because of threats. And the guy was caught shooting a Mac Uzi off in a video. Mark Dice caught wind of it, and it went viral. The guy was saying something like, "You know what's going on?" He bomb, 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 shooting a Mac Uzi or whatever, a mini Uzi or a Mac. It looked like a Mac 10 off in a video, on a Twitter video, went viral. Yeah, these loot crew guys, they're just a bunch of punks. That's all they are. I mean, the mayor of fucking Baltimore allows them to loot. The fucking mayor of Baltimore was allowing that shit. But anyway, Irma loot crew, I want to address you fuckers. You think you can come to Florida and loot? You mess with Texas. There's a saying out there, don't mess with Texas. You got shot. You got shot in Texas. You survived. J. Ron Williams, Jamal Williams, whatever the fuck. Tyrone Williams, who gives a shit? These Williams brothers. Brother two-turnt. Shows up in my damn tweets, calling me a cracker. These motherfuckers. I mean, you almost have to laugh at these dingbats, you know? These motherfuckers want to loot at Irma. You don't mess with Texas. You got shot. Guess what? You go loot Irma, you won't survive. Nonetheless, that Irma's a bad bitch and she's gonna knock over and kill everything in her path. But you forgot one thing when you come to Florida. In Florida, they don't convict people for murder. Look at George Zimmerman. Look at Casey Anthony. She killed a kid and she got acquitted. In Florida, they don't convict people for murder. Another thing. In Florida, they got George Zimmerman. And what is George Zimmerman known for doing? Killing thugs. And he's got a track record 1-0. And he's good at it. Come to Florida. Williams Brothers, come to Florida. And I'm going to call up my fellow patriot George Zimmerman. I'll call him on the phone. And I'll let him know you're coming. I got his phone number. We stay in contact. George Zimmerman is a good friend of mine. I talked to him on Twitter. We exchange phone numbers. We both have the same political views. We both hate thugs. Now, I'm not a racist, and he's not a racist. But you come to Florida, I'll be calling my boy George on the phone. It ain't George the Dragon, and it ain't George the Monkey. That cartoon, what was it, George the Monkey or whatever the hell it was, back in the 70s. George and the Dragon, not George and the Dragon. What the fuck was it? That funky monkey, whatever the fuck it was, George. Whatever. I can't even think straight. Williams Brothers. You come to Florida, I'm going to call George. And I will. Don't get me wrong. He lives about 3 hours from Miami. My boy George. I got his number. I got a phone. And I'll be giving him a call. You Williams Brothers better stay away from Florida. This is a loot. You can loot anything else. You can loot Chicago. You can loot LA. You can loot New York and Baltimore. Those are liberal cities I don't give a shit about. Don't loot Florida. Don't loot Florida. Hell, you can loot Spokane, Washington. Hell, you can loot Richville, Washington. I'm not calling for violence. I'm really not. I'm not. I'm talking to the loot crew, the Williams Brothers. I'm not calling for violence. I'm not calling for terrorist action or anything like that. I'm just fucking around on YouTube. But the Williams Brothers, you want to loot, don't come to Florida. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm just fair warning you. I want to help you out. I want to save your life. I'm here to help. Williams Brothers, Jerome, Jamal, I want nothing bad to happen to you. Because I'm a Christian guy. And I care about you. I care about you so much. I'm telling you, don't go to Florida. Don't go to Florida. You won't win. You won't win. You had a close call in Texas. Don't go to Florida. I'm here to help. I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to help you, Jamal. Jerome, Jamal. I want to help you. I don't want to hurt you. I want to help you. What's this guy doing? Anyway, don't come to Florida. Fair warning.